Okay, so we are live.
Cool. Yeah, there's only 13 questions on this quiz. It shouldn't be that bad.
Oh, not bad at all. And it's all probability, so I don't think it's super hard.
I don't either.
Okay. Use the following information to answer the next three problems. I'm on question 3.
Okay.
So the blood type proportions given in the table above define a probability distribution. That's true.
Oh, so Matt, it was Abrick. His computer screen broke.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sounds good. So I guess it's just us three today.
That's okay. It is false. Number 3 is false.
Number 3 is false
Yes.
because it's too close together. Is that correct?
No, because to be a probability distribution, remember, it has to follow the 3 rules. And one rule is that all of the possibilities have to sum to 1. And if you look at this one, 40 and 45 is 85, plus 4 would be 89, plus... Oh, you're right. Never mind. It is true.
I thought it is true.
Yeah, I
It
thought
is.
it was true. I was just looking at it, and all of it comes to 1.00.
Yes, it does sum to 1, so it is true.
What is
I
the
did my
math.
probability that a randomly selected person in the United States has type O blood? Round to 2 decimals.
So for those
it'd be-
ones, would it just be 0.45 because it adds to 100?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'd be 0.45.
Yep.
Should we put the 0 in front of there first?
You can, but I don't think it would matter.
Okay. And then number 5. What is the probability? Yeah, spit it out. Kate. What is the probability that a randomly selected person will not have type O blood? Well, it'd be 0.55, wouldn't it? No,
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct.
it'd be 0.55.
0.55.
Just cruising through this.
And then use the following information to answer the next 2 questions.
So let's see. 7 bowls were 6 samples. So I did this one.
So that'd be 1/7, right?
Correct.
1 divided by 7. Okay, let me get my calculator.
So that'd be 0.143.
I'm sorry.
Yep. It's okay, Katie. Take your time.
0. Yeah, see, I have to figure it out.
That's okay. With how quickly we got on, we're fine. We'll easily be done in a half an hour.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Did you say 143?
143. Yeah.
Because you got to round it to 3 decimals. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Question 7. In the combined total of 54 trials, the dogs correctly identified the specimen from the cancer patient 22 times. It is very unlikely that the dog would do this.
I think it'd be little evidence, just because if you divide those out, it's only 0.4, and I think it's when it's closer to 1 is when there's a greater probability of something happening. Is that right?
So you divide 22 by 54?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, no. Should we make your pumpkin pie?
Because I don't think 0.4 is very close to being good.
Oh,
But
I agree with you.
Yeah, I think I agree with you too.
Well, so the chance is 1.43, and they got it 22 times out of 54.
And that's less than half.
Yeah, so they got it less than half, but they got, we'll have to see.
What we're going to do is one of us will go in and make sure of the answers, and then the rest of us will give you what we got for answers, and you can tell us what the correct one is.
That's a good one.
That way,
Yeah.
then we won't all have to do it all over again.
Sounds good to me.
M&Ms
Okay.
are small. M&Ms are small chocolate candies. The M&Ms website previously indicated that the United States, the distribution of colors in a bag of plain M&Ms is given in the following table. Now, why is green crossed off?
Because we have to find out what percent of green, or what proportion of green. And I think it was 0.16 when I was looking at it. But we'll have to add up all of those and then subtract that total from 100 to see what's left over,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
So let's see.
It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have to do that first before we answer number 8?
I don't
think so.
know. So if you add all of those totals minus the green one, it's 0.84. So this one. So it's 0.16 is the total, or the proportion for green.
I'm sorry, what's the proportion for green?
0.16, because all of those added is 1. But let's do, so what's the probability of drawing a red? So the red is 0.13.
And you divide that by 6, right?
I think so.
Well,
What do you think?
I get 0.2166666666. But if we go to 2 decimals, it's 0.2. I'm sorry, 0.02. Is that correct?
well, let me do that. I believe you're correct.
I'm sorry, you sound muffled.
Yeah. You're correct. 0.02. Do I still sound muffled?
Not now.
Yeah, not much anymore.
Okay. Mute.
Okay, and number 9. What is the probability that a randomly selected candy is green? So I got to figure that one out.
So it's 0.16 is the proportion, and then we would divide that by 6, right?
Yep.
So that's 0.03. Well, I guess it's 0.026667. It's the same thing.
But when you round out to the 2 decimal places.
0.03.
So it's 0.03?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. What is the probability that a randomly selected candy is not green?
So then we would add all those up.
Well, the easiest way to do it is to just subtract our previous probability from 1. Does that make sense? Because
No,
this is the complement rule, number 3, that the probability of selecting an item and the probability of not selecting the item will both add up to 1. Remember that?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure this out. The answer would be 1?
No.
It has to be less than 1 because we know that to pick a green candy, your probability is 0.03.
Okay.
So according to the complement rule, to not pick a green candy would be 1 minus the probability to pick a green candy.
So 1
do
minus 0.03, which is 0.97.
Yeah. And I did it without rounding just to check, and it stays the same.
So it's
Okay.
like 97%.
Yep, pretty much.
So 0.97.
Now, the next one is the ACT scores of students admitted to a medium-sized public university in the Western United States was taken from capex.com. The following summary statistics were calculated.
Half of the observations are less or equal to what? This is review. Oh, okay, let's see. So it would be the median. Would it be the median?
Yes.
So 24.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet.
Does that make sense, Katie?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's the middle number.
Yeah.
Okay,
Based
based on
on-
the information.
Okay. Number 12 is based on the information on the table above, the top 25% of the students scored above what number?
Would be quartile 1.
Yes.
Okay, so 22.
22, yeah.
Yep.
I
First
see what
quartile would be anyone who scored 22 or lower, so yeah. That's pretty much it.
And question 13, which of the following statements is not one of the 3 rules of probability?
It would be if the probability is high, then it is positive.
I agree.
Well, you can't have a negative, right?
Nope.
So it's that one. If the probability is high, then the probability is positive. If the probability is low, then the probability is negative.
Yep.
Sounds right to me.
Okay, who's going to submit theirs first?
I will. I'll submit. Give me a second.
Need to save a couple.
Oh no, I didn't save my answers. Just kidding.
Oh no.
We're good. Oh wow.
We not do so hot?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Which ones did we miss?
Oh boy. Okay, so we missed pretty much everything from 7 on.
Ooh,
So 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, 7, then that would be,
12.
this provides strong evidence that the dogs can detect bladder cancer.
So
Yeah,
it
which
does
that doesn't make
provide. Well, so this is what it is. It would be 0.143 to the 22nd power would give you the odds that the dog could actually do that. Does that make sense?
no, how'd you get that?
So, okay, so anytime that you're looking for possibilities, hold on, I gotta get back to the quiz so I can take it. So anytime you're looking at possibilities, if you're counting how many possibilities there are together, so for example, if you're doing how many red and blue M&Ms you have over a number of times, you would multiply the probabilities together. So in this case, they did 54 consecutive tests, and out of those 54, 22 times the dog got it right. So that's why it is actually 143 to the 22nd power, which means that, I mean, that's a massive number. The odds of it doing that would be astronomical. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that did.
So the answer is the first one, not the second one. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
All right. So
Do you want me to read you the questions from 1 to 7?
um, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so number 3 is true. 4 is 0.45.
Okay.
5 is 0.55.
This is what we did wrong, by the way. Notice the probability of the O type is just whatever number's up top. So for the M&Ms, it's the same thing.
Okay, what number are you on?
I'm just reading him the answers.
Oh, okay.
So
Number 6.
number 6 is 0.143.
4, 3.
And
Okay.
then 7 is strong evidence.
Okay.
So then,
8 would be. Is that the red M&Ms?
yeah, so that's 0.13.
Yeah, and 9 would be 0.16. We tried to do this way too
That
complicated.
just seems so easy that it just feels like it's wrong.
Right. So the probability of the candy is not green is 1 minus 0.16, which is 0.84.
So it's 0.84?
Yeah.
So that's for number 10.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm on number 8. Where are you?
I just finished number 10.
So number 8, Katie, is 0.13. Number 9 is 0.16.
I'm sorry, 9 is
16.
Do we all understand how that works?
Yeah, it just seems so simple that like you feel like you have to do some sort of calculation.
Yeah.
You know, so you just second guess yourself.
I'm lost.
Okay, so do you remember the O type blood? Do you remember the blood question?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So remember that we said the probability of O type blood would be 0.45
Yeah.
because that's the portion of people. So if you were to randomly select one person, you would have a 45% chance of getting someone with O type blood.
Okay.
It's just the same thing with the M&Ms. If there is a 13% of the M&Ms are red, and you drop your hand in the bag to pull it up, every single time it would be a 13% chance.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. But how did you get the number?
Because it just says it underneath the color.
It says it on the graph.
So it says it under
on the table.
on the proportion part.
Okay.
Do you see it?
And then
No.
So
I
if
see
you
the
go just above
0.13
question,
under the graph.
yeah, so that's the answer to point 8, or to question 8. Sorry.
So the answer to question 8 is 0.143, right?
no,
Is 1 for 1.3, just 0.13.
0.13. Sorry. Okay.
Because if you were to reach into a bag of plain M&Ms, according to the table, what is the probability of drawing a red colored candy? It already has it for us. Just point.
Do you think that's because it just adds up to 100% anyways, or it adds up to 1?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then number 9, because green is 0.16. Is that correct?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Because
And
all
number
of the
10 is
0.84.
because there's a 0.16% that you could get 1.
Yeah. So anything that's not.
So when you add the 2 together, it should equal 1.
yes.
I would just subtract the 1 from the 0.8, or no, from 1 from 0.16, and that should give you 0.84.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. Number 11.
So 11 and 12 and 13 we got wrong, Matt, or did we get those ones right?
11 we got correct.
Okay.
12 we did not read correctly.
Based on information above what number?
The top 25% of students. So we're not looking at the first quartile, we're looking at the
Third quartile.
third quartile.
So that's 27.
Yeah.
Okay, dang it.
And then
Okay, and number 13.
It would
What
still be
was-
that one.
yeah, number 13 we got correct. So we missed number 12, number 10, number 9, number 8, and number 7. So yeah, those are the 5 we missed.
Okay, so I'll submit it and see if we got
100.
100, which hopefully we did. 2, 2, 2. Yep, so we got 100.
I'm going to save the responses before I submit it because I think I missed one.
So if you want to know the how likely it is that the dog would be able to do what it did for question whatever, question 7, the answer is 0.261 times 10 to the negative 19th power. So it's very unlikely that the dog would do that without their.
Yeah, I got 100.
Sweet.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Matthew, I did talk to the teacher Thursday night,
Yeah.
and I finally got myself situated on the SPSS late Thursday afternoon. Not
Perfect.
Thursday afternoon, a Saturday afternoon. So he's giving me time to do that homework.
It's awesome.
Good. I don't think either of the homeworks from last week needed SPSS.
Well, the quizzes did, I think.
Yeah, the quizzes did for sure.
But
Yeah.
the other ones, I don't think they did.
Yeah, but
Well, I'll figure it out. If I can't, we'll do the best we can on the quiz.
hey, we're just glad you're still with us, Katie. And
Yeah.
look, we got on tonight super quick.
So fast. That was awesome.
Time I'll know to start with my email first
Yes.
and then go from there.
Yeah. So
How do we post these to what is it called? The group.
the group discussion board.
Yeah, how do we post? Do you just copy and paste the link from our YouTube channel?
Yeah. So once you hit stop broadcasting, give it like 30 seconds and it should automatically upload.
Okay.
And then if you're in your homepage, you should be able to find it and just copy the link for it. And then
Cool, so I'll do
you just need to
that.
post that. Do you guys know? So it mentions.
Do you want me to
It
stop the
mentioned-
broadcast?
Well,
Or just keep it going to the end?
we just keep it going to the end.
Okay.
So, never mind. Never mind.
Lost your train of thought.
Well, no. So if you've checked the group collaboration directions, it says that we need to post our meeting.
Uh-huh.
Then we're supposed to use the discussion board to collaborate with your group as needed, but not to discuss homework quiz questions.
Okay. So then what do we even post on it?
But that's the thing is, it says at the bottom, the discussion board is worth 10 points, and you'll receive all 10 points if you attended the group meeting.
Okay.
So I would say, if you have a question for one of us, you can post it on the board, but email us so we can answer.
Yeah, because I don't always look at the discussion boards.
I don't look at that discussion board.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I post the video today under where did it go? Under lesson 4 group collaboration.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet. I'll do that. And then
Okay.
Wednesday is at 8:00.
Thursday, right?
Thursday,
Is it-
because I have another meeting on Wednesday.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's right. Let me
It's
see if I put that in my calendar.
Thursdays at 8, Mondays at 6.
So it's always
Which is-
Monday, Thursday now?
Yeah.
Okay, Thursday.
On
Yeah.
Monday at 6, which is 8 o'clock my time. Thursday is 10 o'clock my time.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
one that.
also- Also, guys, next week I can probably make the Monday meeting, but Thursday I am going out of town to go to one of my best friend's wedding.
Cool.
So I don't think I'll be on the Thursday one,
Okay.
but for sure I'll be on the Monday one.
Cool. Can you
I'll email too.
Can you broadcast the Thursday meeting again and then email me the addresses and I'll do next week's? We'll just kind of do it
Yeah.
a week at a time.
Yeah,
I
sounds
got a
good.
question to ask you, and this is probably way too far in advance, but you know, our Thursday meeting is going to be on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Well, if we have a Thursday meeting, we may only
Yeah.
have a Tuesday meeting that week.
Oh, for next week?
No, I'm talking Thanksgiving.
End of November.
Oh, Thanksgiving. Hopefully he doesn't have one
Well,
on Thursday.
we'll see. Well, let's look at it. We can talk about it this Thursday, but I don't think it will be.
Okay. Sounds good, guys.
Is that okay, Katie?
Okay.
I'll do more research on the Thanksgiving week, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, good job tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
We'll see you
Bye.
Thursday.
Bye, guys.